and welcome to Kids Corner on Armstrong Channel 20. I'm Miss Krista, and I'm so excited today to be at Poland Union Elementary School with Mrs. Kalela's first grade class. You probably know a lot of stuff, don't you? You probably know how to wash your face, or how to brush your teeth, or how to put on your jammies. But how did you learn those things? Do you remember? Well, there's one very important thing that parents and teachers and caregivers all do, and that's that they teach you how to think. And that's what the subject of today's book is, my very favorite book, Dr. Seuss' Hooray for Diffendoofer Day. And the kids are going to learn all about some silly teachers and how they teach their own students to think. After that, we're going to do a craft that takes a lot of imagination and a lot of creativity, and also a little bit of paint. We're going to make marble paintings. I hope that you love this book as much as I do. Hope you love our craft. And if you would like Armstrong to come to your school, have a grown-up email us at channel20, that's channel20 at agoc.com. Enjoy the show. So how did you learn to stand in a line? Mrs. Kalela taught you. She probably helped that lesson. You probably learned that lesson a long time ago. You don't even remember how you learned that lesson. You probably learned it so long ago. That is what we're going to learn today. We are going to learn all about how we learn with some very silly pictures. Let's read Dr. Seuss's Hooray for Diffendoofer Day. Whose favorite book is this? Mine, that's right. Love this book. I have it almost memorized. Do you? Well, this book is funny because this book was sort of written by Dr. Seuss, but he got a little help from two of his students, Jack Perlutsky and Lane Smith, because when Dr. Seuss started writing this, he was sick. So they had to finish it for him. So you're going to see that some of the pictures look Dr. Seussy, right? Did you just celebrate Dr. Seuss's birthday? So you probably read a lot of Dr. Seuss books. So they look kind of Dr. Seussy, but they have something like, there's something quite different here, just like this school. I've always lived in Dinkerville. My friends all live here too. We go to Diffendoofer School. We're happy that we do. Our school is at the corner of Dinkzuber and Dinkzot. It looks like any other school, but we suspect it's not. I think we're learning lots of things not taught at other schools. Our teachers are remarkable. They make up their own rules. Miss Bobble teaches listening. Miss Wobble teaches smelling. Miss Fribble teaches laughing, and Miss Quibble teaches yelling. Miss Twining teaches tying knots and neckerchiefs and noodles, and how to tell chrysanthemums from miniature poodles. Miss Vining teaches all the ways a pigeon may be peppered, and how to put a saddle on a lizard or a leopard. My teacher is Miss Bonkers. She's as bouncy as a flea. I'm not certain what she teaches, but I'm glad she teaches me. Look, look, she chirps. I'll show you how to tell a cactus from a cow, and then I shall instruct you why a hippo cannot hope to fly. She even teaches frogs to dance and pigs to put on underpants. One day she taught a duck to sing. Miss Bonkers teaches everything. Of all the teachers in our school, I like Miss Bonkers best. Our teachers are all different, but she's differenter than the rest. We also have a principal. His name is Mr. Lowe. He is the very saddest man that any of us know. He mumbles, "Are they learning this and that and such and such?" His face is wrinkled as a prune from worrying so much. He breaks a lot of pencil points from pushing down too hard, and many dogs start barking as he mopes around the yard. We think he wears false eyebrows. We've heard, and in fact, we're sure it's so. We've heard he takes them off at night. I guess we'll never know. He's kind of a crazy guy. Is he like Mr. Masucci, your principal? No. But we know he likes Miss Bonkers. He treats her like a queen. He's always there to watch her when she's on her trampoline. There are many other people who make Diffendoofer run. They are utterly amazing. I love every single one. Let's see if you have some of these same people. Our nurse, Miss Clot, knows what to do when we've got sniffles or the flu. One day I had a splinter, so she bandaged me from head to toe. Mr. Plunger, our custodian, has fashioned a machine, a super flooper-doo. It keeps the whole school clean. Do you have a nurse? Mm-hmm. Do you have a custodian? Yep. Our music teacher, Mrs. Fox, makes bagpipes out of straws and socks. Our art instructor, Mr. Bees, paints pictures hanging by his knees. Purple? How do you make purple?
You mix blue and red, and you gotta stir it up a little bit. You don't just like dab purple and red. You gotta stir it, and it makes purple.
Well done, very well done indeed. So what I'm going to give you, you are going to make an artistic piece using marbles. After you are done, we are going to mount it on a larger, colorful piece of paper. We're going to glue it onto here. You are going to name your creation because really, you don't really know what it's going to look like right now, do you? Once you start putting marbles on and they roll around, you don't have a whole lot of control over them. You can tip the plate. You don't really know where that marble's going to go. So it will be interesting to see what you create and what you decide to name it, what it looks like. After that, we're going to put some ribbon through the top of it so that you can hang it on your doorknob or somewhere in your room, okay? So the first thing I would like to do, will you please take one of these and pass it down? I have a stick for you that you can use either to push your marbles around or to mix your paint a little bit. I would like you to please keep your beautiful cafeteria as clean as possible. Take one and please pass it down. And then I am going to start giving you the marbles. I am going to give you each to start with 5 marbles. Going to have to mix it around a bit. Mix it around, mix it around, mix it around, mix it around. I've got my marble covered. I'm going to take the marble out with one hand. I'm only going to touch the paint with one hand so that I have one hand clear. And I am going to start to roll it around. And some of them are going to roll fast and some of them are going to roll slow because it's going to depend on whether or not the paint is very thick. If the paint is thick, it's going to roll slower, but if the paint is very thin, it's going to roll faster indeed.